Hello everybody and welcome. How are we all? We have an exciting game to watch tonight. No more Arsenal. We got an exciting one for the Watchalong tonight. Let's hope that this leg follows in the same footsteps as last week's leg, because what an interesting game that was last week. And we were absolutely treated to a masterclass of football. And it's nice. It was a nice reminder. Welcome back in, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you're all enjoying the week so far. It is Wednesday. You have made it this far into Wednesday. So be proud and look forward to this game tonight, because I'm looking forward to this game tonight. Hell of a game, says P. Absolute hell of a game. Alistair says, it was awful. Worse than the first game. Arsenal parked the bus the whole second half after Saka scored right before half-time. Can we just talk about how disappointing Atletico were? I mean, Arsenal, they were handed the game. They were handed the first and second leg, weren't they? Some lovely natural light. Is that lighting okay? That lighting's okay, isn't it? Yeah, it looks alright. But yeah, very disappointed with Atletico. I thought, let's not count them out. When Arsenal got drawn against them, when Arsenal got through to play Atletico, I thought, let's not count them out. You never know. They might be alright. But no, not at all. Lighting is lovely. Well in, P. Let's have a look at I was so mad I had to take a nap. Normal guy, I don't know how you wouldn't have taken a nap. I might watch that game tonight if I struggled to sleep. I might watch the first and second leg of that game tonight if I struggled to sleep. Let's have a look at some team sheets anyway. We'll have a look at the previous fixture as well. Why not? First leg was 5-4. Yeah, we've got that, haven't we? Got that up there. So, we'll have a look at the previous fixture first. Obviously, PSG 5-4 up in Paris as well. So, huge result for PSG. Did they miss an opportunity in taking that 5-2? It was at some point, wasn't it? It's 5-2 at some point. So, PSG should have buried that game a lot quicker. But that's Bayern Munich for you, isn't it? Never write Bayern Munich out of a game, even when you're 5-2 up. Would be silly to, wouldn't it? Scoring last week was Dembele got 2, Kvaratskhelia. Big eyes on Kvaratskhelia tonight as well. He is an absolute baller, and I'm a big fan. Doué got 2, and João Neves got 1. That's 6. What's going on here? What's the 2? No, they're shots, you weirdos. They're shots. Doué didn't score. Dembele scored 2. Kvaratskhelia 2 and Neves 1. And then Upamecano scored for Bayern Munich. Diaz, Harry Kane and Olise got the 4 goals for Bayern. It was a very even game, I thought. Both teams dominated. I know Bayern Munich dominated in the beginning of the game, but then PSG kind of grew into it and took control from there on out. Welcome in, Fishface. Barat says 3-2 to Bayern for me. PSG win on pens. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be interesting. The lineups are... So tonight's lineup is... I'm excited for this. Neuer in goal. Lamela, Upamecano, Tah, Stanisic, Kimmich and Pavlovic. Olise, Musiala, Diaz and Kane for Bayern Munich. And then Stefanov in goal for PSG. Zaire Emery, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes at the back, Ruiz, Vitinha and João Neves, and then Doué, Dembele and Kvaratskhelia. So no changes for either team this week, don't think. Definitely no changes with the PSG team. We need to put a football bet on as well. Is Dixie in the chat yet? VX with the super chat. Thank you so much, VX. VX is back. Welcome in, VX. Good to see you back in the chat this week, VX. Big appreciation for that super chat as well. So VX says, I hope everyone's got a good cuppa and a comfy seat for the cinema we're about to witness. Here's hoping Bayern go through for Kane's confidence in the World Cup. Big point there, VX. Fishface, I had to get that sausage roll for you as well. And I feel they let us both down there, didn't they, Fishface? Right, has anyone got any tips for this bet? Arsenal will lose in the final, says Barat. Has anyone got any tips for this bet tonight? I would be very, very appreciative if anyone has any tips and what you think may or may not happen tonight. Dixie's not in the chat, so we're going to have to make do without him. No Dixie. What do you guys think? Thank you for that super chat, VX. You're a bloody legend, you are. Really appreciated. It's coming home, says P. Imagine how Arsenal fans would feel with Kane lifting a trophy in front of them. Or it would make it even sweeter, Alistair, wouldn't it? It would make it even sweeter. Right, let's have a look anyway. The odds are going to be terrible for this game. Both teams to score, yes. We'll go Kvaratskhelia, shot on target. Lots of goals and fouls. Yeah, it's going to be so hard to get any kind of odds, isn't it? Welcome in, Josh! Bloody love it, Josh, with the super chat. Josh, you're a bloody legend, you are as well. Come on, Bayern tonight. Let's have a brilliant game here. New Champions League winner. Thank you, everyone, for the love and kindness in chat, legends. Oh, you're a legend, Josh, you are. You are a legend, Josh. Thank you so much for that, Josh. We'll do Musiala to be fouled. Elise to be fouled. Extra time but no pens. Yeah, so we need to... Who do we think... Let's put a prediction in the chat who we think will get the result. I spelt that wrong, but I'm in a rush. I've spelled them both wrong. It's only fair that I spelt them both wrong. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Player shots on target will go. We'll go Elise 2. Why not? Why not? I'm going to say Doué 1. To score or assist. We need a few of them bad boys. We'll do a Kane goal. I'll go... We'll go Doué to score tonight. Why not? 6-1. 6-1 is crazy. That Hakimi injury could cost PSG. It's so difficult to get any odds. To score or be shown a card. Over or under corners will go over 5.5 corners. And I'm going to go to anytime goal scorer. Where's anytime? To qualify. You guys think Bayern? I can't help but think PSG. The odds are so tight. Either team in extra time, and we'll go Bayern to qualify. God, I'm asking for a lot here. I'm asking for a lot for £70. Kvaratskhelia shot on target. Musiala to be fouled one or more times. Elise to be fouled one or more times. Elise to have two shots on target. Doué to have a shot on target. Kane to score or assist. Doué to score or assist. Over 5.5 corners. Either team in extra time. And then I've done Bayern to qualify. So let me change that. Method of victory. Bayern in extra time. Elise hat-trick of assists. Half-time score. No, we don't want to do that. Player to score multiple goals. Oh, who cares? I'll put £1 on it. I got Harry Kane to score more than one goal. Why not? Why not? Just done one. Can't wait for one thing to let me down. Let's be positive. Let's be positive. Just let's manifest that this bet is going to come in. Companies allowed back in the dugout for Bayern as well. That'll be a big boost for them. So 69%, 71% of you think that Bayern will qualify. 29% of you think PSG will qualify. I just hope. I don't know, right? So I think Harry Kane to score 2. Yikes. Have I messed it up, Alistair? Have I messed it up? But remember, he's on penalties. There's going to be a penalty tonight at some point, isn't there? There's going to be a penalty at some point tonight. Holly, what did you put on? $123 goals in all competitions for Bayern today. Too much to list. What odds did you get? But someone to win on pens. Oh, so hopefully one of us gets something. Oh, strap yourselves in anyway. Strap yourselves in for tonight. We're in for a treat. Look at me all up in the grill. We're in for a treat tonight. £147. Go on. Who's got the better lineup? I think PSG have got a better lineup. I can't lie. I've got my money on PSG, but the only thing about PSG is I think that Bayern will be a little bit more organised than PSG. PSG defensively aren't great, are they? I think that'll be the difference between this game, is who can stop more goals going in. And I know that sounds like an obvious... We've kicked off, by the way. I know that sounds like an obvious thing. Who can stop more goals going in? But... It's I think that's the difficult thing, is both teams we know have world-class attacks, but which team can defend this world-class attack the best? Doué into Zaire Emery, back to Doué, Marquinhos into João Neves, very loud in the Allianz Arena. Bayern happy with that. Marquinhos just puts it straight back to Noah. Michael Owens type quote. What's the odds on a Kane hat-trick? Let's have a look. Player to score a hat-trick. 12-1 Kane is to score a hat-trick. He's the highest. No, he's the lowest odds. So it goes 12-1 and then 33-1. Both clearly are poor defensively and gung-ho. That's why too many goals. I should have enjoyed your live stream on Sunday for the Liverpool game. Where were you, Jay? Doué goes down, asks for a foul, but ref says no. Elise now driving forward for Bayern. And is that a foul? Ref says no again. Elise takes flight after a collision with Nuno Mendes, but the referee doesn't give the first one, and to be fair, doesn't give the second one either. I thought Elise's one looked like a little bit more of a foul, but what do I know? Good football from PSG. Kvaratskhelia now drives forward. Upamecano can't get near him. Dembele scores! 6-4. Dembele. Shit the bed. That was quick. That was quick. That was very quick. Very quick. 6-4. Upamecano there, treading in mud. Why would they do that? Brilliant football from PSG. Kvaratskhelia is Upamecano is nowhere near him. Picks out Dembele. Nobody has a clue where Dembele is in the box. Terrible defending from Bayern. They're all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. I don't think a single player in the box there tracked a man. And great finish from Dembele. Great finish. Not going to count Bayern out yet though, says VX. Luis Enrique's buzzing over that. Great start from PSG. Great start from PSG. Bayern in the mud. How many minutes in? 4 minutes in. Bayern in the mud. Good start though. Pleased with that. That in that first 4 minutes was more interesting than each leg that Arsenal have played. 2 penalties and a tap-in we got from the Arsenal legs. Upamecano looked like a donkey there, says Alistair. A donkey with bloody steel toe caps on. Kvaratskhelia with another assist again as well. He is bloody unbelievable. Dixie, where were you, Dixie? I've had to put a bet on without you. Welcome in, Dixie. I thought I put Kvaratskhelia to score assist. No, I had him to have a shot on target. Brilliant. Yeah, Bayern very poor defensively. Very poor. For that goal. Neuer goes long. Elise tries to header it in. Mendes gets there the first though. Upamecano. Good ball forward. Lamer finds Elise. Elise loses it though. Mendes will win that foul anyway. Pacho, sorry. Bayern went to semis with his defence. They're outscoring people though, aren't they? Company will not be happy with that. PSG versus Arsenal final it is, says Dixie. You'd think as great of a defender as Company is, he'd be a good defensive coach. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? You'd think as well, in the City team that he played in, he'd be a little bit more structured than they are. They're so not structured, are they? He's come from a team where he's basically like, the manager is so organised. Every single part of the team is completely structured, and he has no. It's just all over the place. I feel like Arsenal are hoping that Bayern go through. I think they think that Bayern are more beatable than PSG, and it looks that way. To be fair, 6 goals across 2 legs from one team is crazy. Stefanov kicks out the hands, goes long. Dembele, just a feint of body there. Dembele does well. Bayern collect it though. Neuer, under no pressure, goes long. Can Kane win that? Musiala loses it. Oh, PSG are so clinical, aren't they? Kvaratskhelia. You do not want him on the ball, Bayern. You do not want Kvaratskhelia on that ball. Doué loses it to Elise. Elise now wins a foul for Bayern. Quick to go down there, Elise. I thought he could have carried on. Nuno Mendes is booked for the foul. Oh, it's not a yellow. Or maybe he catches him twice. Ball goes out of play though, I think. Does it? No. He catches him twice on both feet. Kimmich with the free kick for Bayern. Touches it into Elise. Elise, third touch. Very wasteful from Elise. Not sure if that was a cross or a shot. Great football from PSG. Just completely pick Bayern apart for that goal. And I just can't believe the naivety of the defenders to not even look at where Dembele is. No, he's not tracked at all. Kimmich is moaning about something, but Kimmich, pal, the only thing I'd be moaning about is the state of your defending. Neuer with the ball for Bayern Munich. Still Neuer. Fires it into Musiala. Vitinha back there to sort that out. Safanov goes long towards Doué. Can Doué win it? No. Good play from Bayern. Luis Diaz. Nice ball into Musiala. Oof. Just cut out there by Pacho. Had to be as well. That was going straight into Harry Kane. Oh, Upamecano is slow as fucking... slow as anything there. Really slow. Tar can't keep it in. Pressure is on Bayern here tonight. PSG are closing everything down. Really, really big energy from PSG so far. I agree, VX. I agree. They're my kind of... They're my... they're the ones I fancy. They definitely are the ones I fancy. They're strong in every area. If they don't play... Kane tries a shot, blocked by Pacho. Kvaratskhelia, good ball. Good feet there from Ruiz. Back to Kvaratskhelia. Good feet from Kvaratskhelia, and he win the foul for PSG. That kit's... I don't like that PSG kit. That Bayern top's lovely. As slow as a snail, says Gaz. Probably even worse than that, Gaz. Running backwards. Safanov goes long. Bayern will control that at the back. Try and recover a bit of control. Doué tries to press. Tar goes all the way back to Neuer. Neuer goes long. Elise, good flick on from Elise. Harry Kane now. Nice little ball into Elise from Harry Kane. Harry Kane's got to get back up there though. Still Elise. Cross blocked. Corner for Bayern. Does well to recover there. Oh, is it a corner? Yeah, no, it's not. It's a goal kick. Oh, it is a goal kick. Elise can't believe it, but it very clearly came off Elise's foot. Good refereeing that. I don't think... Alistair says, we know Arteta would be parking the bus right now if he was PSG manager. I think these players would probably refuse to play in that way. I think Arteta would really struggle to make these players, probably a team, probably the most creative players in one team, to be confined to just structural organisation. I think he would struggle to get these players to play that way. These players thrive off of expressing themselves. And he doesn't like that, does he? Kimmich, cross, way over the top. Zaire Emery now loses it to Luis Diaz. Why did he dilly-dally there? Diaz. Oh, Elise should score there. Elise should score there. Lama. Good cross that from Diaz. Elise should do better. Kvaratskhelia nutmegs Upamecano. Ah, take him off. Take him off, company. Take him off. Still Kvaratskhelia. Blocked by Tar. Bayern kit is nice. I do like the top, yeah. Kvaratskhelia, how does he pick the ball up in his own half, nutmeg Upamecano, and travel that far? Great strength from Vitinha in the box there to get that back for PSG. Musiala still down, by the way. I'd be asking to come off if I was Upamecano. Arsenal shouldn't be allowed to win this, says Barat. Do you know what I have realised though, which I think Arsenal fans will love deep down, is how much people on Twitter especially are sick of Arsenal. I think the way that... What do you guys think about the way that Arteta behaved last night? I think he'll get away with it because Simeone's not much better, but I think his behaviour was awful last night. I think it was awful. I would be genuinely embarrassed if a Man United manager behaved like that. Dembele with the corner for PSG. Goes short. Back to Dembele. Mendes tries a cross, not high enough. Elise now will pressures our Emery. Oh. VX with the £2 super chat. Thank you, VX. VX says, for the soul of football, Arsenal cannot do the double. Oh, VX, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I'm just getting scared at this point now, though. Fabian Ruiz. Thank you for that, VX legend. Andrew says, up the Gunners, come on Arsenal. I think people hate Arsenal because of Arteta. City are not winning the league, says Daniel. Yeah, I don't mind. Alistair says, honestly, I have no problem with the celebrations. It's their second Champions League final ever. It's an emotional night and they can celebrate how they want. Now, if they lose the final... Oh, I completely agree, yeah. But I mean, Arteta's behaviour whilst they were playing, I think, is unfair. I think he takes advantage of the technical area, and I just don't think it's fair on the players. I don't think it's fair on the Atletico players trying to play, and he's basically like, they're basically having to move out the way to avoid him on the touchline. Like, they're trying to take a throw in and he's just stood in their way. Like, he's just an arsehole. I don't think there's any need for that. Win the game with grace. Don't win the game just being an arse. I don't like Arsenal. I just despise their style of play. I don't want to be in the blueprint for winning the modern Prem. Yeah, we hit 4.5k, by the way, people. So, next goal. I would love to hit 5k before the end of the season. I know it's difficult, but I'd love to hit 5k by the end of the season. Imagine that. What a milestone that would be. Within our first season, we started halfway through the season and we're on 5k by the end of it. That would be unbelievable. That's on the 4th official. Yeah, I agree, Alistair. Completely agree. And the Simeone's just as bad, don't get me wrong. Fourth officials, though, they need to get hold of that a little bit more, don't they? Yeah, crazy, Pete. Crazy. 4.5k is crazy. Imagine 5k by the end of the season. How many games? We've only got 2 games. Probably not achievable. Kimmich with the free kick for Bayern in his own half. Up towards Kane. Mendes will see that. Fabian Ruiz. Ooh, loose touch there from Ruiz, but he's recovered it. Lehmann is putting some pressure on him. Ruiz wins the throw-in. Seen prices for the Arsenal fans for the final at €900 a ticket. Who's selling those at that price, Alex? That can't be like... Who is selling... How do you get these tickets? Who sells the tickets? João Neves, good pass into Dembele. Oh, Vitinha can't get it controlled properly. And Pacho there with defensive cover when Vitinha loses the ball. Pacho's solid, isn't he? Doué drives at Bayern's defence now. Tar can't deal with him. Wins a foul for PSG. Refs not give it. Oh, he's played advantage. Kvaratskhelia. Shot. Oof, on target. Don't mind that. Yeah, that would be good, Alistair, wouldn't it? It's a shame Alan won't be in there, but it would be good. Kane tries a switch to Elise, but it's headed away by PSG. Only as far as Diaz. Elise. Oh, Mendes got there. It was dropping to Elise perfectly, but Mendes just got the header on it. Kimmich headed away by Pacho. Good defending from PSG. Yeah, Budapest, yeah, but Luis Diaz with a shot over the bar. I can't believe that. €900 a ticket. As well as paying for travel and hotels. That's crazy. Bayern's starting to grow into this a little bit now. Liverpool must be kicking themselves for selling Diaz. Diaz does well. Drags Marquinhos very deep. Great ball into Harry Kane now. He's offside. Pacho with a good defensive line. Tickets are not for sale yet, surely. Surely they... I don't know. Oh, he's onside as well, Harry Kane. Mendes keeps him on. It's poor from the official there. He should have left that go. Oh, Mike says, came back upstairs with a donut, guys. No idea how that happened. It must have fell on you, Mike. Must have fell on you without you knowing. I hate when that happens. Bloody penguin bar fell on my lap earlier. I was fuming. Didn't even know we had penguins. Only 16,824 Arsenal tickets have been allocated. That's shite. So Cat 1 is 950. Cat 1 restricted view is 760. And Cat 2 restricted is 520. Cat 3 is 180 restricted view. What would the restricted view be, Alex? Do you know? Welcome in, Kai. Hope you're well. Pacho headers back in, only as far as Lemar. I'm going to just call him Lemar. Oh, Upamecano with a dodgy ball. Dodgy ball through two PSG attackers, through Kvaratskhelia and Doué. But it makes it to Ta somehow. Ta-ta. Musiala under a bit of pressure there. Loses the ball to Vitinha. Vitinha out wide to Kvaratskhelia. They're doubling up on him now. He is the danger man. He is danger personified. Can't put a price on a good time, says Pete. That is the quote of the stream, I'm going to say. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Finds Zaire Emery. Oh, you're joking, Josh. Josh says the cookies are open. Oh, you're joking. You must be gutted, are you, Josh? Good football from PSG again. Oof. Oh. Who tried that ball? João Neves. Neves puts it out for a throw-in. Mendes is down in discomfort after a collision with Upamecano. He must have got hit in the steel toe caps. He must have got hit by the steel toe caps. How did you do that, P? P says she's burnt her nostrils off. Maryland's as well, Holly. Oh, Josh. I feel for you, Josh. What do you guys think of the Mbappe situation? What's going to happen with Mbappe? Thank you. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Thank you very much. Got a nice cup of tea. Elise. Shot! Oh! That wasn't far. That wasn't far at all from Elise there. If he could get a little bit less height on that, that would have been in. Top corner, that would have been in. It's mad how much curl he gets on that, isn't it? He gets so much curl on the ball. Bloody Safanov just sees it out as well. No danger, but that was dropping. That was bloody dropping. Yeah, look at that. Speaking of Josh, speaking of Marylands, we've got ginger nuts. I don't know what they're called, and chocolate hobnobs. Seems like tea magically fell into Holly's hands. What do you think? Good colour? How are we rating that? I reckon we rate that quite highly. Shut up, Dixie. This is L Ginger Nuts. L Mike! How dare you say L Ginger Nuts? Marcus is still angry about the Man United win against Liverpool. Handball there. Mendes. Bayern want a second yellow for Nuno Mendes for the handball. I don't think he'll give a second yellow. He won't give a second yellow for that. Lemar is raging at that. Raging. No, that's not a second yellow. The company's going to have an aneurysm. You guys don't like ginger nuts? Cheers, anyway. Cheers to a good Champions League game. I hope you all cheersed me there. You didn't leave me hanging, did you? Good feet from Kimmich. Finds Lemar. Lemar, I can't help but say that in an accent. Kimmich. Lima is up bloody other end of the pitch now. Neves wins it back. Kane drops in. Well in, Kane. Good pace from Kane there. Never thought I'd say that. Diaz against Marquinhos. Good feet from Diaz. Still Diaz. Oh. Zaire Emery, good strength. Stanisic, can he get a cross in? Does. Shit cross. Stefanovic. Oh, that's a pen. Oh, that's a pen. He's got to give it, ref. You've got to give it. You've got to give that. You've got to give that. It's a bloody great save from PSG, but he's not the goalkeeper. I could see that from here. I could see that from here, me. Ginger nuts are always the ones left at the bottom of the jar. You ain't got a clue, you lot. Ah, his hand's up there, look. Gotta be a pen. Gotta be a pen. It's gotta be a pen. Gotta be. Go on, P, with the cuppa. Get yourself a ginger nut as well, girl. Treat yourself. If that doesn't get given, I would be very surprised. It's not given! It didn't get given! How? How's that not been given? Ah, I'm annoyed at that. Poor refereeing. Poor refereeing. How are we doing in the bet? I've got Elise to be fouled and Kvaratskhelia to have a shot on target so far. Good start, good start. But Bayern have got to be... No pen. I can't believe that. Bayern have got to start scoring if I'm going to win this. Ginger nuts are the coffee cream of biscuits. Can't be a pen if it was his own player, surely. Maybe. Fish face, maybe, but I never thought of it like that, I guess. And he was blocking a clearance, wasn't he? He was blocking a clearance. Right, let's have a ginger nut to shut you lot up anyway. Vitinha with a free kick for PSG. Oh! João Neves header, just going into the bottom corner and Neuer saved it. Great header from João Neves. Corner for PSG. This is good for me. Neuer's running around. Why is Neuer running around? Neuer has to go across and tell the fans to stop throwing things at Dembele because he wants to carry on. He wants this game to be... Bayern, PSG goes short. Vitinha tries a cross, blocked by Elise. Another corner. This is good for our corners. Can't beat a chocky bicky dipped in a cuppa. This is good for our corners, guys. What do you lot prefer? Hobnobs or just chocky digestives? Short corner again. Mendes. Shot block. Neuer keeps that one in though. Come on, Bayern. Come on. Do something. Come on. Elise. What the fuck? Elise tries to chip Stefanov for about 40 yards out, but it goes out for a throw-in. Oh. Doué try to flick there, but Bayern stop him. Good ball from Lima. Cross. Kane. What's he doing? Kane had to header it back in there. Instead, he chested it out wide. Big boy Kane needs to come up with something here. Elise. Great ball from Elise. Diaz. Being closed by 3 players. Every Bayern player is closed by 3 PSG players. Doué. Look at him back there defensively helping. Chalky digestives are more quality than Bayern's whole defence. Doué's got loads of room. Doué! Kvaratskhelia! Cross. Still Kvaratskhelia, blocked by Tar. The initial cross comes back to Kvaratskhelia though, and that'll be a corner for PSG. Scared. PSG, one more goal could shut this whole thing down. Well, these are a bit weird. I don't know about these. Cross comes in. Headed away by Upamecano. I agree, United man them. I think PSG are the team that Arsenal won't want to get. They won't want either of these. They'll want a Sevilla or someone like that. But I think, have you gone to the gym? No, Alistair, but progress has been made because I thought about going. So that's as good as going, in my opinion. I thought about going. I was actually going to go today. Well, I was going to use the gym stuff I have at home. I don't know what they are. Malted milks. Bit weird. Bit buttery. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. Give me some credit. I don't think even Arsenal, as organised as Arsenal are, could put a cap on these PSG players. Kvaratskhelia is maniac. Luis Diaz for Bayern. Tries to get a cross in, goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, I agree, P. I agree. Look, I want to change my life. I want to change my life. I don't want to be of this size anymore. I want to be a fit and healthy person. But it's just harder said than done, isn't it? Easier said than done, sorry. Doué. Lehmer with a throw in for PSG. Kimmich. Play to the whistle, Bayern. Upamecano. Good switch from Upamecano. Finds Luis Diaz. Bayern needs something soon. Needs something soon. Diaz has been wasteful. Diaz has been wasteful tonight. I know, Alistair, I know. I want to be like Fishface. I want to be just an absolute bloody body as a temple. I know, United Mandem. I think I might give up with Arsenal watch-alongs. Unless they're playing an interesting team. But I should never have done the Atletico one last week. It was never going to be a good one, was it? Been getting my steps in, chat. Can't believe it, says Mike. Well in, Mike. Doesn't count though, Mike, if you bring the vape with you. Kimmich. Elise. Musiala. Come on, Bayern. Come on, Bayern. Great little cross across the box there. Stefanov does really well to get a hand to that. Walking bad. Well in, Mike. Mike hates the outdoors. Love it. Oh, that is so funny. Come on, Harry Kane, you big fucking sausage face. Elise. Lehmer. Ben! No. Chill out. You lot told me that you stupid idiots told... No, that's a bit mean, that. You lot said that PSG would... Sorry, Bayern would qualify. You've wasted £1 out of my own money. Can't believe that, you lot. You've let me down. Idiots. Sorry. That fell out. That wasn't me talking. That was my inner demon that doesn't let me go to the gym talking. Elise's been disappointing as well. Bayern have been disappointing. Musiala, good shot, good save by Stefanov. Lots of power in that from Musiala. He couldn't have done a lot, but he couldn't have done a lot more there. Who can do a little bit more though is Big Harry Kane, the big sausage. Oh, Musiala unlucky. Another shot in the box from Musiala, goes wide. That wasn't far wide though. That was not far wide. It was far wide. That was far wide. Great save, wasn't it, VX? First one. Kane gives the ball away. I don't think Dembele's touched the ball since the goal. Elise now. Kvaratskhelia tries to get back. Still Elise. Kimmich. Musiala. Still Musiala. Boring. Yeah, that, to be fair, Daniel reminds me as well. Daniel says, I don't believe in swearing. I want to stop swearing. I want to go to the gym. Off back to work. Have a good night all. Good night, Mark. Enjoy work as much as possible. And we'll see you soon, Mark. Have a good one. Yeah, I want to change my ways a little bit. I want to get 5k subs on YouTube. Three major things, right? I want to get 5k subs on YouTube. I want to post more. Four things. Yeah? 4 things. 5k subs on YouTube. I want to post more on YouTube and on all social media. I want to stop swearing is a big one for me. And finally, I want to exercise. Not hard, is it? Not hard. They're very, very achievable. But up here, there's not an ounce of willpower. There's more willpower in Dallo stopping doing stepovers every 5 minutes than there is me actually exercising. Oh, Holly, you'll never stop swearing, says Barat. Nice. Well, at least you've all got faith in me anyway, I guess. Third goal ain't happening. What was the third one? Swearing. Yeah, no. Fourth goal ain't happening either, let's be real. Oh, Kimmich has played well. Gyms are overrated. I don't think I'll go to the gym. I don't use Twitter. I think I'll go... I bought all like loads of exercise stuff for the house. And Kvaratskhelia is booked. That's a shame. We can be your own personal swear jar. Stay safe, fish face. The world's your gym and it's free. I like that, VX. Just go for walks, something simple like that. There's a better chance of Man United winning the league than Holly stopping swearing, says Marcus. Oof. Tar almost scores there before half time. I wonder how you can shift your willpower. I wonder how you can improve willpower. I agree, Tatsuya. Completely agree. That's half time anyway. 1 goal in the half. Boring, boring Bayern. Boring, boring Bayern. Josh says, don't need a gym. There's more than one way to exercise. Go walking, bike rides, any sport really. Football, tennis, whatever. So true, Josh. So true. And it's so easy to do. It really is so easy to do. And I still can't get the willpower. I'm Mr. Brightside. Right, let's put a tweet out. I want to tweet more as well. Well, I want to post on X more. I never know what to say though. I never know what to say. When I stream and tweet at the same time, I just can't do it. I can't multitask. I'm not like other women. Four Flamingos should play badminton every week. Oh, that would be so much fun, P. That would be so much fun. Bayern have been very wasteful and disappointing. The front three have been very wasteful and disappointing. I know Harry Kane is this false 9 or whatever, a deep number 9, but you got to provide more than what you're doing so far. I got a bloody... I'm eating hobnobs. I'm up for that, P. Chocolate hobnob, Marcus. What have you all got at half time? Oh my god, I've spilt it. What's everyone's half time snacks? I've made a mess here. I've made a mess. What can I use to wipe it? Holly, go to IKEA and try Giflar. What's that? Right, we'll have one more hobnob, then we'll... That's it. No, we won't, we won't. Almond fingers, I like that, Keros. What do you think of that game so far? I've enjoyed the game. Google it. Right, let's Google that then. What was it? Giflar. Giflar. Oh, I've heard about these, I think. I don't really like cinnamon though. We used to go to IKEA just to get the meatballs, but then they kept running out of the gravy. I'll pay £5 to £10 for 10 jumping jacks. Tempo of the game has been decent, says Tatsoya. I might actually try that. Like Holly, I need to do more things. I mean, walk a lot, but apart from that, don't do anything else. Is there anything you do like? Pardon? What a nasty thing to say, guys. Bayern atmosphere is incredible. They've got all the tools there. I'm disappointed Bayern didn't get a goal in the first half, but I'm sure this half time they'll come at PSG now. We take my word for it. It is going to be a good second half. It is going to be a good second half. Marcus says, do you have any pets? Yes, Marcus, I do have a dog. Alistair with the $4.99. See, Alistair, I didn't even have to do jumping jacks for that. Yes, Alistair, welcome. I don't know why I said welcome. I meant to say thank you. Thank you, Alistair. You're a legend, you are. You're a legend. Daniel's doing £50 on Man United versus Sunderland. Should we have a look at some fixtures to see what watch-alongs we can do? Tomorrow would be a good one, wouldn't it? But I'm going out for dinner with my little brother. My mum's away, so I'm going to bring my little brother out for dinner. Tomorrow would be a good one, though. Right, we got Liverpool-Chelsea on Saturday. That would be a good one. And then I don't think I'll be able to do the United one on Saturday because it's 3 o'clock kickoff. I'll probably do Liverpool-Chelsea, so yeah, I'll probably do that. Why are we 3 o'clock game? That is so shit. What's tomorrow? Villa Forest, second leg of the Europa League. Jay says, I hate to say it, but I think Arsenal win the Champions League. Oh, Jay, don't say that. Where are your parents gone, Mike? Josh is rooting for Liverpool against bloody Chelsea. Sunday, what we got? We're in a cup final on Sunday, so I can't do a watch-along Sunday. But then, season's over then, you lot, so we'll be watching along everything. Tottenham Leeds on Monday. I might do that one as well. And we've got City Palace on Wednesday the 13th of May. That would be a good one as well. I'll do that one for sure. And then everyone's playing at 12:30, aren't they? FA Cup final on the 16th of May, isn't it? Right side. Alistair says, excited to be back in the Champions League next season, Holly. We can have United streams on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. I can't, like, genuinely, Alistair, I was thinking about it earlier today. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I think Manchester United, this might sound stupid, right? But Manchester United getting into Champions League football and us watching that on stream very soon, next season, is just what my life is asking for right now. Just what my life is asking for right now. They're in Greece, nice, Mike. Mazrik's back. Welcome in, Mazrik. Yeah, my life is just, that is perfectly fits into my life. And we're not going to get first rounded out of every competition next year as well. So imagine how many watch-alongs we're going to have. We're going to have Champions League, we're going to have Premier League, we're going to have FA Cup, League Cup. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be an experience. I can't bloody wait. I hope you're all excited because it is going to be an experience. Life will be peak. Peak life. I know, crazy Alistair, innit? Just my luck. Yeah, just my luck, that Alistair. But we'll take it. We'll take it. I think it goes to show how much support you guys have given to the channel since October. Manchester United aren't in any competitions. So we've been playing once a week, if that, since October. We've still managed to hit 4.5k. I'd love to hit 5k before the end of the season, but obviously I know that's a very big ask. I'm hoping for big things next season. Big things. We're going to be rocking next season, honestly, especially if we have a good summer as well. Oh, please God, Josh. I think, though, that the recent form United have been on, the players that we've signed, and the impact that they've had on the team, I think, hopefully, should bring into the board that if we invest in the right way, which we have, I feel like, last season with Lamens, Sesko, Mbuemo and Cunha, then they won't mind spending the money. But we need to make sure that the money we spend is on the right people and is for the right person as well. I think I'm 90% sure I think Carrick will be manager next season because he wants the job. I think Manchester United will give him the job based on what he's achieved so far. And the way the players talk about him is huge. Huge. So, yeah. It's going to be what Manchester United want, isn't it? Man United are going to want to have him in charge because they want a manager in that can tell them what to do, basically. And if they get in somebody else now, we haven't got long to get a new manager in. I don't think we're actually talking to other managers. We haven't got long to get one in. And then it will take ages for a manager to come in and figure out what he needs, figure out who can do the job for him, and yeah. In your opinion, what do we need this summer? So, controversially, I think not necessarily this summer, but in terms of our team in general, I think we need to definitely strengthen the midfield. I think we need somebody that could potentially come in after Bruno's, could succeed Bruno eventually. I don't really care whether that's this season or next season, but we obviously need to replace Casemiro. I think we need to get another midfielder in anyway. That can either come on for Bruno or come on for Mainu or come on for the person that's replacing Casemiro. I think I know Man United are looking at 3, and I think we do need 3 midfielders, but I think we need fullbacks, massively need fullbacks as well. I don't know, and I don't think Manchester United will get 2 fullbacks because I think we need to replace Shaw and Dalot. But whether both of them will be replaced this season is another story. I think we need a new centre back to. I think we need a new centre back because I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed on whether Martinez and De Ligt stay because I don't think they offer us very much in terms of availability anyway. So I'm not fussed on whether they stay or leave. And I think we need a cover centre back for Heaven and Maguire. That cover centre back can just come in and do a job. I think Yoro's not ready for that yet. Or the centre back that we get in could replace Maguire or Heaven. You don't know, but full-backs, midfielders, centre backs. I think we could use another left winger. But am I just saying about the left winger now because Mbeumo and Ahmad aren't in great form? I think we could do with another striker. Like a similar striker to Sesko. Xerxes and Sesko aren't very alike, are they? I think we could use a similar striker to Sesko that can either come on for him or he can kind of learn from. It's a shame, isn't it, that all that knowledge that Cavani brought in went to a Mason Greenwood who didn't... Well, I don't need to say no more about what happened to Mason Greenwood. But yeah, I think in all summary, I think Manchester United have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of areas to improve. I think a lot of areas to invest in, and I just hope they do. I just hope that they're serious. I just hope that they are serious. I hope the board take this seriously now because we need this as a club. We need to go into Champions League, and look. You can't lie. Like I know this is the semi-final and we're looking at the best of the best in Europe currently, but look at the run of games Arsenal and Atletico had. We could be there. We could compete next season. But we need to be ready. We need to have the investment. We need to be ready, and we need the board to take us seriously. Players make their way back out onto the pitch. Big half needed here for Bayern Munich. PSG ready to kick us off. Vitinha ready to kick us off here at the Allianz. Oh, I agree, Barrett. I agree. think they're just going to do that stupid thing where they just give it back to the keeper. We are off. Second half. Why has he not kicked it yet? Second half is underway. Big things here needed from Bayern Munich this half. Elise running towards the ball. Pasho keeps up with him though. And that will go out for a Bayern Munich throw-in. Elise takes it quickly, finds Lemaire. Musiala can't get it under control. He's been very disappointing tonight, Musiala. Bayern Stadium looks like something out of Star Wars. I like it, Alistair. It's not too far from what the visions of the new Old Trafford would look like. Didn't look like in the picture, was it? Although inside that was more of a bloody shopping centre. Kane threads it through to Diaz. Pavlovic wide to Stanisic. Tar back to Pavlovic. Back to Tar, and he puts out for a throw-in. Under no contest. Nice. I'm enjoying this watch-along, though. I'm enjoying the chat. I'm enjoying everything. The game's not been as interesting as last week, but I'm enjoying it. It's nice to see an end-to-end game, isn't it? Elise. Oh. Nuno Mendes kind of drops into Kane's boot. I think it was a bit of a high foot, but Mendes kind of drops into it. Ref doesn't give anything, but just stops it for a head injury. It is huge, P. I really like it. I think PSG Stadium's better, though. The Parc des Princes. I'd love to go there. I need to go to more stadiums abroad. I wonder what year we could incorporate that into our channel. Abroad stadiums. Football below abroad. Nah, Mendes really drops his head into Kane's boot there. I wouldn't say that's Kane's fault. Nearly take his head off his shoulders there. Look at the fans behind the camera. That's incredible, That's incredible. I'd love to go to Bilbao Stadium, says Josh. I want to go to Dortmund Stadium as well. Oh, it's Pasho that went down. Look how low he goes into Kane's foot, though. Yeah, it wouldn't be football below, would it? Football above. My dad just saw the fans and goes, that's what it's going to be like at Sunderland. So Fanov goes long. Oh, I don't like that aerial camera. That makes me motion sick. Marquinhos with the handball. Ref says play on. Zaire Emery, he's not been great. Marquinhos, good footwork there from Marquinhos. Tar comes and commands that ball, does well. Marquinhos headers down to Zaire Emery. Musiala does well. Zaire Emery loses it again. Scrappy football here. Scrappy from both teams. So Neuer has to come out and meet that. Kimmich does well, recovers the ball. Upamecano wants to go long. Nice ball into Elise. He gives it away again. Elise's been rubbish. What are the chances this ends 1-0? Surely they're slim. Surely they're slim, VX. I hope not, because my bloody bet will be rubbish. Ryan says, big up, who you prefer to see in the final against Arsenal? I'd would to see PSG humble Arsenal. Yeah, I'd rather see PSG as well. But for some strange reason, I've done a bet on... I've bet on bloody Bayern to qualify. The chat got in my head. Oh, Pacho feels the back of Lemur's arm there. Arsenal could win the double. That can't be happening. Good football from Bayern. Great football from Bayern. Harry Kane, is he going to break it down? Musiala wins a foul for Bayern. Harry Kane does break the attack down there, but Musiala picked the ball up and won the foul for Bayern Munich. Kimmich goes long from the free kick towards Elise. He doesn't even try and win that. Elise, very disappointing. Back to Elise. Lemur won it back and gave it to Elise. Still Elise. Luis Diaz. Harry Kane. Blocked. Shot blocked. Nothing shot there. Who does he think he is? Doku? Alex says Arsenal for double can happen, and I hope it does. Pitch looks small, says P. Pacho does well there, breaks it down. Upamecano recovers possession for Bayern. Great ball into Elise from Upamecano. Elise with the outside of the foot pass. Doesn't go anywhere. In fact, I think Luis Diaz gives away a foul on Marquinhos. Who do you think is favourite for the Ballon d'Or? Favourite for the Ballon d'Or? I guess it's so weird, right? Because I don't think the Ballon d'Or is accurate. I don't think whoever wins the Ballon d'Or is always the best player in the world. I wouldn't say Dembele is the best player in the world at the moment. I think he has the potential to be the best player in the world, but I don't think he's playing like he's the best player in the world. I think that potentially he'll win it again because of what they base it off of. But I don't know, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. There's no out and out player that I think is the best player in the world right now. I think there's about 10 that you could argue are the 10 best players in the world, but I wouldn't be able to say who's on top there, who deserves to win it more. Kimmich with the free kick for Bayern. Out wide to Luis Diaz. Pavlovic with a shite shot. Delap, yeah, that's a good shout. Fish face, he's probably up there. I'm surprised João Pedro hasn't had a back injury from carrying Chelsea, says Alistair. Won't be an English player, says Barat. No, I don't know. I know the biggest robbery of the year is Bruno Fernandes won't even be in the discussion. But, yeah, I think it will depend on who wins the Champions League. And it will depend on the World Cup as well, like Alistair says. Bayern can't shoot today, says VX. I can't believe how disappointing Bayern have been. The front three especially. Kimmich has had a good game, I think. And since the since the first couple of minutes, Upamecano's been alright. It's a shame he's so slow, he couldn't do anything for the first goal. I think the obvious ones you're looking at are Declan Rice probably will be in with a shout, because if Arsenal win the league and they're in the Champions League final, he's obviously going to be a big player for England as well. I don't think Declan Rice is even close to the best player in the world, but he's doing big things. He's the best player he's the best player in a team that's dominating, isn't he? So Doué in a good position here for PSG. Shoots, saved by Neuer. Good football from Bayern. Pacho gets out there, does really well there for PSG. Pacho, he's been solid tonight. Do you know what we can say, which is a bit of a farce from last week, is defensively both teams have actually been alright. First goal was shocking, but they've been a lot better than last week. Great little cross in there from Kvaratskhelia. Great save from Neuer. Stops the ball coming across. Luis Diaz in the middle for Bayern. Finds Elise out wide. Ball in towards Kane. Keeper comes out and picks that up nice and easy for Savanov. Alistair says, question, do you think Palmer should go to the World Cup or not? What are the options? So, Morgan Rogers, Cole Palmer, Foden is probably an option. Bellingham, I think, can play in the 10. Gibbs White, I think, should be in with a shout. Eze, of course, is in with a shout. Out of those, I think Eze definitely I don't know. Eze probably gets called up. I think Palmer definitely gets called up. Gibbs White should get called up. Morgan Rogers will probably get called up. I don't think Foden should be called up, but probably will be called up. So we're going to have loads of attacking threat there, aren't we? Loads of midfield attack. I really don't think Foden should be taking a position, though. I really don't. But I have a big feeling that Phil Foden will come to the World Cup and do absolutely sweet FA. Elise drives forward for PSG. Gives it away again. Why does he not just pass it when he needs to? Nuno Mendes does really well. Dispossessed. Yeah, I'm excited for the World Cup. I just hope England can turn up. First major competition under Tuchel as well. Yeah, I know, Alistair, that was a nightmare, wasn't it? Bloody Christmas World Cup. What a waste. What a waste that was. World Cup in December. Can't wait to see Ireland in the World Cup. That's just rude, that. That's just rude. Nasty you sometimes, Alistair. Musiala. Well defended by João Neves. Goal kick as well. Half an hour left then. Half an hour for Bayern to score 2 goals. Stranger things have happened, but I'm just not seeing it from Bayern tonight. I know, I worry about that a little bit, Josh. But I think Manu isn't... He's different. He's different to Wharton, Rice and Anderson, isn't he? He could play alongside them. I think Tuchel rates Anderson though. He always plays Anderson, doesn't he? But I don't think either of them should get into the starting 11. Are you doing watch-alongs for the England games or coming to the pub? The first, I'll probably do all the group stage ones. I'll probably live stream it, and then I'll see where I'm at. I'll see how we get on. Stanisic with a shot, but Stefanov saves that comfortably. Barcola's coming on for PSG. Bayern needs someone to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Who can do that for Bayern? Dembele has been so quiet tonight for PSG. So quiet. Yeah, hopefully Alistair Lewis-Hall starts at left back. I think surely O'Reilly should get a shout at right back. If he's not going to bring Trent, I think Trent should play, but if he's not going to bring Trent, then surely O'Reilly gets a shout. Don't be silly, Dixie. Well in, Daniel. Dixie's swearing in the chat here. Nasty you, Dixie, sometimes. Kvaratskhelia wanted to lay it into Dembele, but Dembele wasn't bothered by it. Upamecano tries a ball forward towards Diaz. That's controlled by Marquinhos all the way back to Stefanov. Me too, Marcus. I'm happy you found the YouTube as well. I'm very happy you found the YouTube. I think if PSG get a second, that's it. I can't see that happening, VX, right now, but I just don't see Bayern. The way Bayern are walking around, you'd think that they're the ones winning 6-4. PSG have all the control, don't they? No urgency to even win the ball back. Doué now for PSG. Cut out by Stanisic. Harry Kane. Madrid are so cutthroat with their players, aren't they? Given away by Lemar. Doué, good feet. Glides past Stanisic. Still Doué. Oh, great save from Neuer. Great save. Why is Doué allowed to run through 3 of them? 3 players he runs through. Great save from Neuer. Yeah, I saw that, Josh. Probably a good move for him as well. I get what he's saying as well. I know everyone's saying one more year, Casemiro. Dembele's coming off for PSG. But I get what Casemiro is saying. He's happy to leave his United career in the fashion that he is. I think he's done really well this season, and he wants to leave it on a high because he's got so many feelings towards the club, and I completely get that. I think it's the right thing to do. And look, it's probably time for him to start slowing down. He's 35 now. Maybe he doesn't want to play in the Premier League next season. Like, it's the most demanding league you could ever play in. He's came to He's came to Manchester United. He's played in the Premier League. He's done really well this season. He's got us to a good place in Champions League football next season. His job here is done, I think. And if he stays, then he jeopardises that. PSG are just so much more aggressive than Bayern are. At home as well, I would have expected a lot more from Bayern. From 9 goals to this. I know, Alistair. I just can't believe it. You've got to question the mentality, really, haven't you? Oh my word. Mendes, great pace down the left. Couldn't get his feet out. Couldn't get the ball out of his feet, though, in the box. Upamecano is so slow. Well, is he slow or is he just up against really fast players? He's getting obliterated for pace, though, Upamecano. Lemar, he's been alright tonight, Lemar. Probably been the shining light in a dim Bayern side. Elise finds Musiala. He keeps hold of the ball. Diaz. Still Diaz. Get rid of it. Lima will find Kimmich. Kimmich back to Lima. Kimmich. Cross goes in. Terrible cross. There's 58 PSG players in the box at all times. Alphonso Davies comes on for Bayern Munich. I don't think that Alphonso Davies is going to be the player to win this for Bayern Munich. I might be wrong. Welcome in, Crispy. Hope you're well. Upamecano all the way back to Neuer. Back to Upamecano. He takes too long on the ball. Finds Lama though. Good feet from Lama. Musiala, nice ball out wide to Diaz. Diaz has to be direct here. He has to be direct. Ah, fuck off. Not good enough from Bayern. Not good enough. Alphonso Davies. Cross comes in. Shot from Diaz. Saved by Stefanov. Good save. Night, Mike. Have a good one, Mike. Davis. This is it now for Bayern. 20 minutes. 20 minutes to score 2 goals. Bayern goal coming, says Dixie. Hope you're right, Dixie. Bayern, I think their players just take too long on the ball. Elise shoots straight at Stefanov. He's been good tonight, Stefanov, but every shot that he's had to save pretty much has been straightforward. Bayern just got to go for it, says Alistair. I know, fish face. I remember that, Minge. Throw in for PSG. Zaire Emery's being hurried to go and take this throw in. Feel bad for the Bayern fans. They've been let down tonight, VX. Doué. Good strength from Doué there. Shrugs off Kimmich. Oh, Doué. That was disgusting. Doué's done 2 of them in the box. Bayern eventually recover it. Pacho comes out for PSG again and clears the ball. Kane can't even throw it tonight, Kane. Very lucky that came off. That's outrageous from Doué. Absolutely outrageous. Makes Kimmich and Diaz look stupid. Upamecano for Bayern Munich. Elise gives it away. He's been shocking. Kvaratskhelia. Still Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Oof. Wide from Doué. Elise has been so poor tonight. So poor. Declan says, I don't think Arsenal will be in this Paris side. Doué to Madrid. It would suit him, wouldn't it? They should swap, really. They should swap Mbappe for Doué. I don't think PSG would be stupid to let him go, though, wouldn't they? Kane finds Elise on the left, on the right. Oh, he is shocking. I can't believe how rubbish Elise's been. Elise, Musiala, Diaz and Kane have all been shite. What's Mbappe going to do though? Realistically, he's kind of shot his. What's the saying? I can't remember. But he's kind of like he's done himself a little bit. He's in a sticky situation now, isn't he? Mbappe. Corner comes in from Elise. Stefanov punches away. Barcola be a great addition to the Premier League top side. Liverpool maybe to replace Salah. Liverpool have to get Champions League. They have to. Barcola now does very well. Still Barcola. Oh, Alphonso Davies just gets a foot in. Mbappe leaves PSG and then PSG become the best team in the world. Yeah, but what? Like that's what I mean. What's Mbappe going to do now? With things as ugly as they are at Madrid. Good defending there from Alphonso Davies, even though he's the one that put them under pressure in the beginning. João Neves plays it back to Vitinha. Vitinha's had a very comfortable night tonight, hasn't he? Doué now for PSG. It looks like PSG are going to get the next goal, not bloody Bayern. Kvaratskhelia with a shot, blocked by Bayern. Doué. Good feet from Doué. Shoot! Oh! That wasn't far wide. That was not far wide. Hernandez is coming on for Doué. And Ruiz comes off for PSG as well. Ruiz has been solid tonight. Absolutely solid, Ruiz. And Beraldo comes on for PSG instead. Harry Kane comes to United. I very much doubt it. Yeah, I'm glad Casemiro is leaving on a high. He deserves to leave on a high. We've had some ups and downs, but this season he's prevailed, so I'm glad he's going to be leaving on a high for United. Elise still holds the ball for too long. Been absolutely shite, Elise. I can't believe how bad that front four have been tonight. Attacking four. I can't believe how bad they've been. Elise, Kane, Musiala and Diaz have all not been worth an absolute shite tonight. Diaz finds Musiala. Diaz falls over. Books Diaz for diving. Stay on your feet, man. You've got to score 2 goals. The worst thing you can do is start diving around. Both clubs are doing their best Arsenal impression before one of them plays in the final. Oh, Kvaratskhelia had the chance to finish it off for PSG. How has he not finished it off? That's so unlike him. That's so unlike Kvaratskhelia there to not finish that off. Oh, just can't get out of his feet. Last 10 minutes needs to be a big 10 minutes. We've been saying that every bloody 10 minutes though. I said half an hour, big half an hour. Second half, big second half. Last 20, big 20 minutes for Bayern Munich. Can PSG just finish him off? Vitinha, can he get a cross in? Does. Too far over though. Kvaratskhelia picks it up on the other side. Can he get a better cross in? Very low. I'll go out for a corner? How's that a corner? João Neves wins a corner, but I don't know how. This is exactly what Arsenal would have wanted to watch tonight. They would have wanted to watch a match like this where neither team has been particularly good. PSG don't need to be good though, to be fair, do they? They didn't even need to come and score, and they did. Headed away by Bayern Munich. Vitinha's corner. Elise gives it away again. Wins a foul though. Lema has to take it quick. Finds Alphonso Davies. Ball into Harry Kane. Back to Davies. Wins a foul. Alphonso Davies in a good position. If Bayern could get one goal back, then the momentum will be fully with them for the last however many minutes, last 10 minutes. Very true, Alistair, very true. Kimmich stands over the free kick. He has to go for goal here, surely. He has to go for goal. Crosses it. Why is he crossing it? Is this all Bayern have? Is Kimmich to cross a free kick from a goal scoring opportunity? Is this all they have, really, to offer? Mental. It's nothing. You may as well not bother. You've just got a free kick in a perfect position to have a shot on goal. And a good shot on goal. And you've crossed it in from there. This is crazy. Why? That makes no sense. I could have told you 100 times over. You would never score him from that. Never score him from across there. Too close to the keeper. Oh, Upamecano gives it away. Mendes tries a shot wide. Neuer's desperate to play on from the goal kick, but Kimmich has just gifted them a goal scoring opportunity. I can't believe that. Nicholas Jackson's trying to get something forward. He can't. Good defending by Pacho again. Oh, I agree, VX. Should have had a go. Harry Kane should be having a go from there. Kane does very well. Marquinhos. Fouls. Referee says no. And it's a foul to Marquinhos. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, ref. I would say win, Declan. I would say win. Why not? I think we should win them next two games. Carl comes on for Upamecano. They're going for this now. And Mendes comes off for PSG. Brilliant performance from Mendes tonight. Really, really good. What a brilliant performance from Mendes tonight. What a brilliant performance from all of PSG's defence tonight. Pacho especially, he should be player of the match. Barcola nudged by Diaz. Referee, he's got to give something there. He's got to give something there. Does. Books Marquinhos for a foul on Luis Diaz. I don't know with this ref, you know. I really don't know with this ref. I can't predict him. Alphonso Davies drives forward. Past Sarri-Emery. Oh, Sarri-Emery, good defending there. Just nudges Alphonso Davies at the last second. Forces a goal kick. Fair play to PSG. They've managed this game perfectly. Bayern, on the other hand, very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Bayern really are not going to lay a glove on them, are they? Diaz, great touch. Lima wants a penalty. Referee's not going to give it. That ref won't give anything. Anything. Kvaratskhelia finds Barcola. Barcola, shot, block, saved by Neuer. And that's a corner to PSG. Let's have a look at this penalty shout then. Great shot by Barcola, great save by Neuer. If it wasn't for Neuer tonight... No, that's not a penalty. If it wasn't for Neuer tonight, Bayern would be absolutely destroyed. Bayern fans throwing things at the PSG players again. Vitinha. Brilliant football from Vitinha. Barcola with a heavy touch. Dispossessed by Bayern. They need to get forward now. They need to get forward. They need to be scoring this chance, really, if they want any chance of getting a second. Elise forgot he was on the pitch. Cross comes in, headed away by Marquinhos. Elise comes back and wins it back for Bayern. Ball forward to Nicholas Jackson. Oh, shit ball from Nicholas Jackson as well. Poor from Bayern. Poor from Bayern. So poor. Cannot lay a glove. Goes out for a Bayern throw-in. How long will the referee give extra time? I don't think they'll be long. I doubt there'd even be 5 minutes, would there? The only thing that would really be given it for is Pacho's head injury and subs. 5 added minutes. Yeah, they haven't got anything really, have they, Bayern? Lima tries a ball forward. Nicholas Jackson can't control it. Kimmich now. Bayern need to react. Alphonso Davies finds Diaz. Nicholas Jackson, straight at the keeper. Comfortable for Safanov. The way, like, you're so right, Alistair, the way Bayern have set up tonight as if they comfortably in the league and in the lead. He says last week after the game last week, what can we expect from next week's fixture? More. It's been far less, mate. Far less. Very disappointing. PSG have just comfortably battered them. PSG aren't even out of second gear as well. You've had a real opportunity tonight, Bayern, to get at PSG. Diaz gives it away. So they take too long on the ball. Cross comes in from Alphonso Davies, cleared by Pacho. Two minutes of the 5 extra gone. Kimmich wide to Diaz. Zaire Emery defends well again. Ah, oh, that is ridiculous. And Luis Diaz will give away a foul there. Kvaratskhelia has been unbelievable again. I wonder who the player of the match is. Bayern look like it can't be asked. It's so right, P. You're so right. .90 seconds left. Elise gives it away. Genie Mac. Kimmich finds Alphonso Davies. Harry Kane. One back. One back. One back. Too late. Too late. It's too late. It's too late. No. Too late. What a brilliant finish from Kane, but it's just too late. It's too late. Great finish. Great ball from Alphonso Davies. Brilliant touch out, brilliant finish, but it's too late. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, is there? Is there? Is there a way? No. No, there's no way, is there? Throw into Bayern. Are PSG going to crumble? Elise gives it away. Elise has had an absolute rotter tonight. You have been a waste of time for Bayern Munich tonight. He's been a waste of a position for Bayern tonight. Brilliant finish from Kane, that. Brilliant. Will they get one more chance? Surely this is it now. Surely. Oh, Kane tries a cross. That's it. PSG through. PSG and Arsenal into the final. PSG against Arsenal in the Champions League final. Scary for Arsenal, I think. Scary for Arsenal. Kimmich is moaning about extra time, but Kimmich, you had 95 minutes to do something and you did absolutely piss all. You just pissed the second leg of the quarter-final, of the semi-final, up the wall. They've pissed it up the wall, guys. Very, very, very disappointing by Bayern Munich, and they have only themselves to look at. Only themselves to look at. Very difficult game for Arsenal now, though. Very difficult game, but very difficult game for PSG. I genuinely couldn't tell you how that's going to go. I couldn't tell you how that's going to go. Couldn't tell you how that's going to go. What I can say, though, is defensively, PSG have been brilliant tonight. They actually have been really, really good defensively. They haven't really needed to attack, have they? They've come away from home. They've scored anyway. They've got a goal early. They haven't needed to attack. But defensively, they have been solid. Absolutely solid. Really well organised. Strong. They want everything 100 times more than Bayern Munich did. And they deserve to be there ahead of Bayern. Bayern can only look at themselves at this point. I'm very, very disappointed. I don't think I'll see Dixie. I'll see, but my mum's away, so I'm taking my little brother out for dinner. But I'll see what time I'm home. It might be a last minute thing. But I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to go and film a quick video about the Champions League final. So keep an eye out for that as well. Thank you all for a lovely evening, as always. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the chats and all the contributions. You guys have been a pleasure as always.